Money talk can be heard everywhere, may it be in business, in school, or even around family. However, some money facts that others tell you may not be true to you even if it were for them. Everyone appreciates valuable money advice, but unfortunately, much of it is either deceptive, lacking specificity, or disconnected from real-world circumstances. Welcome to Nova Society, the world's best finance channel for personal finance. If you are interested in this kind of video content, then this is the perfect channel for you. Make sure to like this video, click the subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell to keep you updated on our recent uploads. Investing will make you rich. Is the only way to achieve wealth through investing by having a significant amount of money or dedicating a considerable amount of time? This notion disregards the occasional once-in-a-lifetime investment opportunity that everyone is chasing after. Historically, the average return of the S&P 500 index fund is approximately 9 to 10%. Even if you were an exceptional investor, averaging a 20% return, it wouldn't be enough to cover your monthly expenses if you only had $10,000. For the rich, a $10 investment could translate into $1 million. However, for the average individual, the returns are relatively insignificant. The main reason for investing is to safeguard your cash from inflation. It's wiser to have your money in stocks rather than keeping it in a bank account. However, it doesn't necessarily guarantee that you will become rich. You may have seen those photos illustrating what could have happened if you had invested a small amount in a company like Apple 30 years ago. But ask yourself, were you aware of Apple's potential at that time? Were you actively involved in the Silicon Valley scene, exploring every new disruptive startup? Hindsight can make everyone seem like the best investor in the world. Cutting out all unnecessary expenses will solve your money problems. If we're referring to unnecessary expenses, such as selling a third car, doing so could indeed alleviate some financial pressure. The costs associated with car-related expenses often exceed the actual price of the car itself. For the average individual, unnecessary expenses typically amount to less than $500 per month. If an extra $500 per month is what you need to overcome financial difficulties, then the root of the issue lies in your earning capacity rather than your spending habits. It's important to recognize that you can always increase your value and income potential, whereas there's a limit to how much you can cut from your expenses. While being mindful of where your money goes is a positive practice, eliminating everything that isn't essential is not the solution. Otherwise, you might find yourself with only a mattress and a pack of instant noodles, having cut out all non-essential items from your life. Save money to be able to retire. This concept is similar to investing, but it only works if you're earning more than your actual needs or if you've been diligently saving and investing for the past 3 decades. However, there are several reasons why this approach may not apply to most people. Firstly, the cost of living is continually increasing, making it difficult to save enough money to maintain the same standard of living. The value of $1,000 saved now will likely be significantly less in 20 years due to inflation. So, relying solely on savings for retirement assumes that you will have a stable and consistently increasing income until the day you retire, without any economic uncertainties, personal setbacks, or career changes along the way. Considering that millennials may have longer life expectancies and potentially live up to 100 years, there is a considerable part of life yet to be financially covered. You don't need money to make money. Let's imagine you need to travel from point A to point B. You decide to walk from A to B, while someone else chooses to drive and then rents out their car to others for the same journey. With the money they earn from the car rental, they purchase another car and continue the same process. Their business becomes successful, and they even start marketing it. In contrast, your journey takes much longer, and you might even consider renting a car to speed things up. So, the key point here is that it's not merely a choice between having money or not having money to get from A to B. It's about whether you have the financial means to make the journey 10 times faster or not. You need passive income to be financially independent. Let's consider a scenario where you are a famous writer, and your books sell hundreds of thousands of copies every month. Each time a book is sold, you earn a royalty, which is a form of passive income. However, it's important to note that by the time your books reach such high sales numbers, you would already be generating substantial income from other sources like events and speaking engagements. In this case, the passive income from book royalties serves as a bonus to your overall earnings. Always talking about money will make it come to you. There is a distinction between ensuring financial stability and being fixated on money. It has been repeated a million times that one attracts what they constantly think or talk about because it makes them more conscious of the opportunities related to it. However, this principle doesn't necessarily apply to money. Contrary to common belief, wealthy people don't spend significant time discussing money when they are in each other's company. They discuss more about their business and hobbies. Money won't bring you happiness. For most individuals, it is a fact that having an ample amount of money can significantly resolve many of their problems and contribute to happiness. However, once a person has reached the pinnacle of financial success, money becomes merely a number with diminishing returns. This scenario applies to only a small fraction of the population, the top 1% of the top 1%. It would be naive to disregard the positive impact that money can have on one's life, as it can enhance one's well-being multiple times over. The only situation where money may not significantly improve one's life is when one already possesses a substantial amount of it, and that time sometimes never comes, especially to those who are never contented with what they already have. Money won't change you. The primary motive behind pursuing financial success is to transform the way one experiences life. This purpose of seeking monetary gain has the potential to bring about changes in oneself. While it may not alter one's fundamental values or the aspects of the world they appreciate, it can influence various other aspects, including how they interact with others. These transformations can occur unconsciously, without one even realizing it. Ultimately, personal growth and adaptation are necessary if one desires to increase financial growth. You have to work hard for money. If you find yourself exerting a lot of effort every time you work for money, it could mean that you are either engaged in the wrong activities or lacking the necessary resources. Many people like to mention the idea of hard work as a mystical solution because it is a broad concept that can encompass various meanings. It is easy to say, just work hard, and end the conversation there. However, the reality is that achieving financial growth is a complex process that requires multiple factors to align. Simply taking on the workload of multiple individuals and working long hours will not magically make everything fall into place perfectly. While it is true that there may be instances where you need to go above and beyond, especially in the initial stages due to limited resources or training, this should be a temporary situation. As humans, we are not designed to consistently engage in intense, hard work for more than 10 hours a day without any consequences. Follow your passion and the money will follow. It is incredibly rare to find a pursuit that combines both passion and monetary success. Passion, in essence, stems from the joy one experiences when engaging in activities that resonate deeply with their heart. If we reflect on our own lives, it is unlikely that we feel passionate about going to work regularly. It is generally advisable to keep our money-related endeavors separate from those that ignite our souls, allowing them to exist independently without interference. As an additional benefit, when passion is lacking in our work, we can find excitement by striving for excellence in what we do. By performing tasks to the best of our abilities and achieving a sense of accomplishment, we can compensate for the absence of passion in our money-making endeavors. They say money will solve all of your problems in life, but money could also be the root of your problems if you don't take note of these money facts. Always remember that however you handle your money is up to, but if you spend it recklessly and forget about its value, you will eventually suffer in the end. Money will only come to you if you are patient enough to endure the process of earning it and manage it well. If you want to learn more about personal finance and generational wealth building strategies, visit our channel and subscribe for more enlightening videos to increase your wealth.